Schaefer Park, home of the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs. We're here today for this Lone Star Conference matchup between the visiting Western New Mexico Mustangs versus the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs. I'm Zach Camico, and I'll be alongside you guys here today for this doubleheader of this LSC matchup. Coming in today, the host, West Texas A&M, coming in ranked 14th overall nationally with a 32-4 overall record and a 23-4 record in Lone Star Conference play. For the Lady Buffs, we're going to see, starting on the mound, in the circle I should say, is going to be young freshman phenom Emily Boyer. Coming in with a record of 11-2, the freshman's ready as she takes on her role again as the Game 1 starter here for another LSC matchup. Boyer coming in on the season with 53 strikeouts, 62 innings pitched, 11 wins on the year. Coming in with a 2.57 ERA is Boyer. But nonetheless, in her way is going to stand a tough Western New Mexico team who comes into play with a 4-31 overall record and a 2-25 record in the LSC. And on the mound for Western is going to be number 22, Cameron Cordova. As Cordova steps into the circle for this matchup today. Cordova is coming in with a 5.75 ERA. She's pitched in 21 games this season, and she started in 18 with a 3-15 win-loss record. She's thrown 91 innings on the season, allowed 130 hits, with 53 strikeouts so far on the season.
Game 1. First for the visiting Western New Mexico Mustangs. Leading off, center fielder number 2.
We're going to go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup. First off, for the visiting Mustangs, we're going to see center fielder number 2, Ciara Salazar, the junior, followed next by Ceci Gerardo playing left field. At first base, we're going to have Brianna Munoz. We're going to have designated player hitting the 4th spot, number 19, Romana Fossum, followed by third baseman number 7, Ariana Munoz. At shortstop, number 13 is going to be Kennedy Jarrett. And in right field, number 17, Kaylee Hickman. Followed by the pitcher hitting in the 8th spot, Cameron Cordova. In the 9th spot is going to be the catcher, Madeline Bleak. And we're going to have the second baseman. It's going to be number 5, Nicole Armijo.
West Texas A&M Lady Buffs. Leading off, second baseman number 10.
And taking a look at the lineup for the home Lady Buffs, we're going to start off with second baseman freshman Gabby McConnell. McConnell's really been a standout this season so far for the Lady Buffs, especially coming in early on. And she's going to be followed up by Ruby Salzman, who leads the team in most offensive categories for the Lady Buffs. And the dangerous lineup's just going to continue, followed by Emily Boyer in the circle, who can do it all, pitch and hit. Then it's going to be Diana Murtha at third base, followed by shortstop number 17, Madison Johnson. Megan Gerke's going to be at first base, hitting in the 6th hole. Then we're going to have a right fielder, Julie Guzman. We're going to have catcher number 4, Braylon Booth, to combat with Emily Boyer out there in the circle. And going to round things out for the Lady Buffs, hitting in the 9 hole. It's going to be left fielder number 20, Brittany Rufus.
Your Lady Buffs are coached. Walter.
And that's how we're looking for these two teams. We're going to take a quick break right here on the LSC Digital Network, and when we come back, we're going to have some softball ready for you. Stay with us, folks.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of a carbon-free 2050. You, us, together.
Delicious, refreshing, Pepsi.
Welcome back, folks. We're getting ready to start things off here at Schaefer Park. Emily Boyer in the circle for the Lady Buffs. Not only coming in with an 11-2 record overall in the circle, she's also hitting a huge 363 for the team, and that just shows the huge impact that Boyer has had for this season so far for the Lady Buffs as she makes her freshman campaign keep going on. As defensively, she's going to have Braylon Booth behind the plate, followed by Megan Gerke at first base, Gabby McConnell at second, Madison Johnson at short, Diana Murtha at third, and the outfield goes left field Brittany Rufus, center field Ruby Salzman, right field Julie Guzman. We're getting ready to get things underway here at Schaefer Park as the leadoff Ciara Salazar for the Mustangs is going to start things off here. As the visiting Mustangs are going to make to look an early impact here against the home Buffs. It looks like we're going to see a little defensive shift here from the Lady Buffs early on. It looks like Salzman from center field is going to be standing right behind second base, leaving the whole center field wide open as the first pitch to Salazar underway. And we're off here at Schaefer Park. First pitch by Boyer is taken for a ball outside. That'll even things up to Salazar. She comes into play today, 243 average. 2 doubles and 1 triple on the season. One pitch from Boyer on the way. And this one's lifted up. That one's going to bounce into the stands for a foul ball. 2 strikes now to Salazar. Salazar, the junior from Tularosa, New Mexico. Good stop there by Booth. And Boyer's going to get Salazar swinging as she chases the high cheese. And that's strikeout number 1 for Boyer on the day. Get a good look at this as Boyer really reaches back on this one. Just able to get Salazar chasing right there. As a leadoff batter, looking to work as many pitches as you can, try to extend you're at bat as much as you can, but when you chase a pitch like that, it's hard to fight it off and keep going from there. But nonetheless, good pitch by Boyer. As the left fielder, Ceci Gerardo, steps into the box. Good cut there by Gerardo. Off speed by Boyer, gets her out front. 1-2 count now. And there's another strikeout by Boyer. 2 up, 2 down for Boyer here in the top of the first. As we're going to see another t-shirt flying into the stands here for this one. Good off-speed pitch by Boyer. She just kept this one away. 1-2 count for her. And she's able to get Gerardo chasing on that one. 2 up, 2 down. Go the Mustangs in order so far, and that brings up Brianna Munoz. First pitch going to miss inside to Munoz. Munoz coming in with a .256 batting average with 3 home runs and 13 RBIs on the season. Her and Gerardo really been leading this Mustang offense so far as this season progresses. But they face a tough Emily Boyer out there in the circle, as she seems to have her A game today. Still early in the game. 2-0 count now to Munoz. And that one's in there for a strike. And that one's there on the corner for a strike to Munoz. 2-2 count now as Boyer looks to retire the side in order. She's able to fight this one off out of play. Munoz stays alive. 2-2 count to her. So that was a similar pitch that Boyer got Gerardo swinging on right there, but Munoz able to fight that one off. Another good stop by Booth, as that one misses way outside. Full count now to Munoz. Munoz looking to find any way on base here, as stares Boyer down, waiting full count pitch. And another foul ball. So that one's going to get onto the baseball field over there at Wilder Park, right next door. Home to the Buffalo baseball team. Full count pitch to Munoz coming up. That one's there for another strikeout by Emily Boyer. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Mustangs in order. Nothing doing there in the top half. We'll be back here in the bottom of the first. Gabby McConnell leading things off for the Lady Buffs. We'll be back.
Please return to any of the
This is gonna be tough. I mean, that's a bag full of Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwiches with tangy buffalo sauce and creamy buttermilk ranch, melty Monterey Jack cheese, and 3 crunchy chicken strips. How long will you have to wait before you enjoy yours? Oh, about that long. Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich is back for a limited time, just like you like it.
And Cordova in the circle
leading
for
off
the
for
Mustangs.
Mustangs. Second baseman number 10, Gabby McConnell.
She's going to face Gabby McConnell leading things off in the bottom half of the first for the Lady Buffs. McConnell hitting .349 on the season this year. Freshman takes strike one on the inside part of the plate. McConnell, 1 home run on the season, which came here at Schaefer Park not too long ago. But .349 on the season as a young freshman. In this sort of conference, hitting .349 as a freshman anywhere is very impressive, but in this conference alone, that's tough to do. Even as a vet, that's tough to do. 1-1 count to McConnell. He's taken down low. Cordova finds the corner there. 2-2 count now to McConnell. Cordova, 53 strikeouts on the season, 91 innings pitched. And McConnell fights that one off. But Cordova seems to be the type of pitcher that's working around the zone, only allowing 24 walks in 91 innings. It's not too shabby. 2-2 pitch to McConnell. Grounded foul down the third base line. Past the reaching Munoz. McConnell, only 10 strikeouts on the season. She's not one to go down easy. 109 at-bats. McConnell lines this one, and that gets past the diving second baseman for a base hit. McConnell leading things off early on. Base hit right back up the middle.
Center fielder number 7, Ruby Salzman.
With McConnell's leadoff single, that's going to bring up the center fielder number 7, Ruby Salzman. comes into the season hitting .415 on the year. First pitch taken for a strike to Salzman. .415 batting average, 14 home runs on the season. As she has now moved up into the top 5, I believe, all-time Lady Buff home run leaders as she continues her senior campaign and keeps adding to that total. It's that 0-1 pitch taken in the dirt. Salzman lines this one deep into right field, and that's going to get over the head. And McConnell comes around to score as that throw gets past everyone. As Salzman coasts into third with an RBI triple, and the Lady Buffs take an early 1-0 lead. As Salzman crushes this ball, and short hops the right field wall. Gotta maybe think the wind held it in a little bit as we have a crosswind coming in from the right field foul pole. I'd say straight into the left field bullpen. So straight crosswind here. Triple for Salzman. McConnell around to score. That brings up Emily Boyer with nobody out here. Boyer takes that one down low. 1-1 now to Boyer. Freshman hitting .363 on the season. Salzman tries to steal home, but seems they call it an illegal pitch as Salzman's going to return to third here. As the umpire, home plate umpire Jimmy Guana goes out there and explains to Cordova what he saw and why the illegal pitch was called there. 2-1 count to Boyer. That one's on the corner. 2-2 now to the freshman. Throw home. Salzman's in there, safe. As tough play over there by Munoz at third base. She makes the stop, but the back throw to Brianna Munoz over at first. Able to get the runner of Salzman home, as you can see here on the replay. That takes Munoz up the line as when Boyer made contact with it, popped out of her glove as Salzman saw that and took home, able to beat the throw in time. Lady Buffs jump early on to a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
Pitch running number 3, Malaya Delphine.
And we're going to have a pinch runner for Boyer. Malaya Delphine's going to come in. As we've seen this before, we're going to be looking for Delphine to be in motion sometime early on during Murtha's at bat. As strategic move by Michael Mook. He does it for a reason, as Delphine is 11 for 11 on stolen base attempts this season. She has not gotten thrown out yet. 100% stolen bases, Why wouldn't pinch runner? Throw her in there, have her take second. Diana Murtha and bring her around to score. That's his strategy right there. Cordova looks to hold them otherwise, as first pitch to Murtha is taken right there for a strike. But I would imagine Delphine's going to be in motion at some point during this at-bat. As there she goes. Delphine's going to be in there. But a strong throw by catcher Madeline Bleak. Popped out the shortstop Gerard's glove. But it looks like Delphine's down out there at second base as she dove into second. She grabs her arm in pain. You can take a look at the replay right here. Bleak made a strong throw down to second, but unable to keep it in her glove. It looks like Delphine dove and her arm got caught on the turf. Trainers are out there gonna make sure Delphine's okay, but we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back right here at Schaefer Park after this.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Suddenlink is now Optimum, with award-winning internet, TV, and mobile, giving you the power to get closer and go farther with speed and reliability. With our new 100% fiber internet we're building, together with Optimum Mobile, voted #1 in customer satisfaction, you'll get the complete connectivity you deserve. And when you combine Optimum's award-winning connectivity with our 24/7 customer service, your future is only a connection away.
Good news, as Malaya Delphine able to walk off the field. She gets up and was able to walk herself off the field, but she grabs her wrist, and she's going to get looked at by the trainers following her steal at second base. Hopefully she's okay, as we hope the best for her. And Maddie Goodell is going to come in for the Lady Buffs and pinch run for Delphine at second base. We're going to get ready to resume play here. 1-1 count to Murtha. We have nobody out as Goodell stands on second base. Cordova in the circle. 1-1 pitch on the way to Murtha in the dirt. Good stop by Bleak to keep Goodell on second base. Murtha, a power hitter with 10 home runs on the season. She ropes that one foul down the third base line. 2-2 count now to her. Murtha, 375 on the year, as she is one of the top hitters in this conference and for this Lady Buff offense. Cordova looking to get the first out here in the top half of the inning. Bottom half of the inning, excuse me. Murtha fights that one off. Long strike there. As Murtha was all over that one, just a little too out in front. 2-2 count still to Murtha. That one misses. Away, full count now. Murtha, it's a hard ground ball that's going to get through the 5-6 hole. As Gerard's going to come up throwing, not in time to home as Goodell comes around to score, and Murtha stays at first with an RBI single. Lady Buffs lead 3-0 early on. Bottom half of the first.
Shortstop number 17, Madison Johnson.
Madison Johnson, the shortstop, stepping in the box for the Lady Buffs. .252 batting average on the season for Johnson. First pitch to her is taken upstairs for a ball. Johnson's faced her struggles this season as she's not doing what she's been known to do in a Lady Buff uniform from her past seasons. As we've seen her when she came in as a freshman for the Lady Buffs, when she hit .353, followed by that same batting average the next season in 2022. After an injury, she was able to bounce back last season and be another outstanding offensive performer for the Lady Buffs. But this season, she's faced her struggles, but she's been a standout shortstop defensively. But the past couple games, she's really come to life in the batter's box. Seems to be taking pitches better. She works 3-1 count now for Johnson. Johnson takes that one on the corner for a strike. Full count now to her. As Bleak tried to catch Murtha sleeping over at first, but not in time. That was taken downstairs. Johnson works a walk. Cordova finding herself in a lot of trouble here early on. As she's faced 5 Lady Buff hitters. She's allowed 3 runs and no hits, no runs so far. We have a pinch hitter now, Gabby Valforte, stepping into the box for the Lady Buffs. And this one's popped up into shallow center field. But caught by the shortstop, Gerard right there. Mustangs get their first out as Gabby Valforte, who pinch hit for Gerke there, as we saw Gerke at first base in the top half of the inning, but Valforte pinch hit for her there, and That brings up Julie Guzman, the right fielder for the Lady Buffs. Guzman hits this one high into left field. Girard's under that one, and she makes the grab. Mustangs record 2 outs. Back-to-back right there. And that brings up the catcher, number 4, Braylon Booth.
Catcher number
Comes into this
4,
one with a 303 batting average on the season. He's a veteran catcher, Booth. Booth transferred in last season from Abilene Christian, where she played, and that one gets away from Bleak, and Murtha and Johnson both going to move up as the wild pitch to Booth. Booth, originally from Wichita, Kansas, found her way to Texas, though, with her first school at Abilene Christian, where she played under head coach Abigail Farler. Booth hits this one hard into left field. Girard comes up throwing, and that one's going to get to the backstop. Both Murtha and Johnson coming around to score, and Booth coasts into second base with an RBI base hit. 2 RBI base hit. Lady Buffs lead 5-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Left fielder number 20.
As the Buffs looking to bat around here.
Rufus.
Brittany Rufus coming in the box. Cordova looking to get out of this jam. She's pitched 34 pitches so far. Is not what she was envisioning to start the game here today. First pitch to Rufus, taken for a ball. Booth's going to lay down a bunt. Cordova's going to pick it up, and it's not going to be in time. That's going to get off the glove. Into right field, throw home, not in time. Booth comes around to score. Rufus advances a second on the drop ball. Another run for the Lady Buffs, another base runner. 6-0 Lady Buffs. You can get a look at this. Rufus lays down the bunt, and Cordova makes a good throw. It's late, but she makes a good throw, but Armijo's not able to come up with it, as that's going to be trouble. McConnell drives this one deep to left center field. That bounces off the wall. Booth comes around to score easily. McConnell coasts into second base. 2-out double. Gabby McConnell brings home another run for the Lady Buffs. 7-0 here in the first inning.
Center fielder number 7, Ruby Zolzman.
So the Lady Buffs bat around, and they continue to do so. 6 hits so far for the Lady Buffs as they continue to keep going, and not getting any easier with Salzman stepping into the box. First pitch taken outside. Lady Buffs so far in the first inning with 6 hits. They batted around. They've scored 7 runs, 3 of those being earned. One count now to Salzman. Salzman takes a big hack at that one. 1-2 count now to her. Salzman with the RBI triple, her first at bat. Not too long ago, earlier this inning, we saw that. Cordova floats that one in there down low. 2-2 count out of Salzman. But she got a pitch low and away, and she did what she does with it, and that's what she did. Took it the other way and was able to get another extra base hit to add to her stats. And she's able to get this one up the middle past the diving Gerard at shortstop. Salzman with an RBI knock. 8 runs now for the Lady Buffs as the damage continues. Salzman with her second hit of the day, second RBI.
Now batting number 0, Maddie Guidel.
And we're going to have Maddie Guidel come up to hit. We saw her pinch run for Delphine earlier this inning. She's staying in the game as she gets plate appearance here. First pitch of hers taken for a strike. Goodell, only 9 at-bats on the season so far, making her 10th right here. She's gotten 2 hits on the year. Second pitch taken inside for a ball. The Wisconsin native in the box, looking to do some damage and keep things going. She pops this one straight up. And the wing may get a hold of that one, and that one's dropped by Ariana Munoz at third base as the West Texas wind may be playing some tricks on that one, as that popped out of her glove. Good hustle there by Goodell. She ended up on second. Salzman finds herself at third on the error made there by the Mustangs. Their third error on the inning. Murtha back in the box for the Lady Buffs. This one's popped up in the air to shallow right center field. And that's going to be called off by the right fielder, Kaylee Hickman. But the damage has been done. Lady Buffs have themselves a huge first inning,
3 errors and 2 left on base.
as they had 7 hits and scored 8 runs. Mustangs 3 errors, not going to help them too much. We'll be back here in the top half of the second inning,
With over 30 years of
right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
Delicious, refreshing, Pepsi.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Banker's hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant egg lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Emily Boyer finds herself in the circle in the top half of the second with a very comfortable lead as Lady Buff offense produced big in the first inning there. Ramona Foss up to bat for the Mustangs, the DP. His first pitch to her is taken for a strike by Boyer. Fossum fouls that one off. 0-2 count now to her. Fossum with her 60th at-bat on the season right here. As she comes into this one 186 on the year. Ground ball in the 5-6 hole. Johnson with a long throw in time to Gerke. Good stretch over there by Gerke at first base to get Fossum first out here in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 7, Ariana Munoz.
Ariana Munoz coming up to bat for the Mustangs. Munoz 179 batting average on the season with 56 at-bats, 3 home runs on the season. Good pitch by Boyer. That gets her swinging on that one. 1-1 count to Munoz. Two-one count to Munoz, who appears to be the younger sister of Brianna Munoz on the team. What a cool thing to be able to play with your sister in college. Not many people can say they do that. Munoz grounds this one to Murtha, makes the play in time to first base.
Shortstop number 13.
But what a cool
Kennedy
feat
Gerard.
to experience there, to play college softball with your sibling. Kennedy Gerard stepping into the box. Gerard hitting 188 on the year. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs to her name. Big cut there, 1-1 count. It's Boyer throwing the gas out there in the circle. One pitch taken for a strike. 1-2 count now to Gerard. Boyer looking for her 4th strikeout of the day. Good off-speed pitch by Boyer. Gerard fouls that one off past the diving third baseman, Murtha. She stays alive. Boyer misses downstairs. 2-2 count now to Gerard. Full count now. That one's taken upstairs. Boyer gonna get a mound visit by Booth, her catcher. It seems that Boyer has found herself in quite a bit of walk trouble this season. In 64 innings pitched, she's walked 31 people. And that's almost a little more than you would like. So far, she hasn't walked anyone yet, but she has faced a couple full counts as she faces another one here. And Booth was probably just going out there trying to calm her down, go right after these Western New Mexico hitters. You know, make them put the ball in play. That's what she's got to do. And that's what she tried to do there, but Gerard goes down swinging. Boyer gets her 4th strikeout of the day. Nothing doing in the top half of the second. We'll be back with Madison Johnson leading things off for the Lady Buffs when we come back in the bottom half of the second inning.
Legends Canyon is the official student section.
Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie wide.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
In the heart of Texas.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
We're back here at Schaefer Park.
Leading off for
Beautiful
West
day
Texas
here in
A&M,
Canyon,
the
Texas. It's a
shortstop,
sunny
number
61
17,
degrees.
Madison Johnson.
It's a little breezy, but can't complain with what we've had here with the wind the past couple weeks. Good shot there as the Mustang bullpen getting some action in there. So we're back here for the bottom half of the second inning. Madison Johnson leading things off for the Lady Buffs. Walked her first at bat. She pops this one up. And good talk by Gerard on the infield as she makes the grab there. 1 pitch, 1 out so far for the Lady Buffs. As we saw Megan Gerke re-enter last inning, as she comes up to bat now in her spot, as Valforte pitch hit for her last inning. But Gerke coming in so far with a 191 batting average on the season. First pitch her taken wide and upstairs. Gerke 47 at-bats. 2 home runs on the season for her. As we have seen a good mixture of her and Valforte, both at first base and in the box this season for the Lady Buffs, as Coach Michael Mook has utilized both their talents as much as he can in whatever way he feels is best for the team that day. One day we see Valforte starting, and the next game is Gerke, and there's specific strategies behind it. And in this one, we have Gerke going to finish out the game at first base, as Valforte has already been burned for the day. 3-1 count to Gerke. And that one's in there. Full count now to the first baseman. Cordova looking to have a different inning than what we saw last one, as we see the 8 runs up there, but only 3 of those being earned. Mustangs made 3 errors on defense. Cordova walked only 1, allowing 7 hits, but it's tough. It's tough with 3 errors as well. But Cordova looks to change things here in the bottom half. Full count still to Gerke. And Cordova's going to get her swinging right there. Down goes Gerke. First strikeout on the day for Cordova. And And 2 up, 2 down so far. Go the Lady Buffs in the bottom half.
Right fielder number 2.
Good pitch right on the corner by Cordova. Right fielder Guzman stepping in the box, hitting .271 on the season. She comes in 5 home runs to her name. First pitch to hers taken for a strike. One pitch on the way to Guzman. Check swing. It's going to be fouled down the line. One thing unique about this Lady Buff team is they have a lot of girls that come from different parts of the country, but those girls are very familiar with each other. As we see, a lot of the freshman girls that came in are from the South Dakota area, Wisconsin, and they all seem to know each other. And Guzman, being a California native, along with a lot of other teammates as well.
No errors and nobody left.
But Guzman goes down looking right there as Cordova gets back-to-back strikeouts. And she holds the Lady Buffs to nothing there in the bottom half of the second. Lady Buffs go down in order. 8-0 still the score. We'll be back in the top half of the third coming up next on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Back here to resume things in the top half of the third inning at Schaefer Park. Kaylee Hickman going to lead things off for the Mustangs. She pops this one foul out of play. Going back to what I was saying before the break, Julie Guzman being a Reseda, California native, she did attend Cleveland High School, which was in the same high school division as senior Ruby Salzman as well. So they were familiar with each other coming into play here at West Texas. Along with the girls that come in from South Dakota as well, being South Dakota girls, being Heidi Vortherms, Megan Gerke, Emily Boyer, Gabby McConnell, all coming in, being familiar with each other, as well as the Wisconsin girls. Good stop by Booth there. And the Wisconsin girls on the Lady Buffs team all come into West Texas, being familiar with each other, playing against each other growing up, and coming into a brand new place far away from your home is not easy. So it really helps that these girls were able to come into a new place with some familiar faces alongside each other. And I think that's helped these freshman girls a lot for the Lady Buffs, as they've made some huge impacts so far, as we see Emily Boyer continue to dominate in the circle as the season progresses. And we've seen Gabby McConnell show out at second base a lot this season as well. 1-2 pitch on the way from Boyer. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by Booth. 2-2 now. The count to Hickman. Hickman chops this one over to Murtha. Step and throw in time over to Gerke at first base. 1 out for the Lady Buffs defensively so far in the top half of the third.
Cameron Cordova.
And the pitcher, Cameron Cordova, stepping into the box.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm going back up there. Going to the bathroom.
Cordova, 125 on the season. Off-speed pitch to her, taken for a ball. Cordova only 16 at-bats on the season. She spent most of her time this year at the circle, but able to get a few at-bats here today. Fouls that one off. 1-1 count now to Cordova. Cordova takes that one on the corner. Cordova, also a freshman, who can pitch and hit, along with Emily Boyer out in the circle for the Lady Buffs. But we'll see Cordova and Emily Boyer be going back and forth for the next couple years, as Boyer able to win round 1 of this one as she gets Cordova swinging. 2 up, 2 down go the Mustangs so far. But we'll be seeing a lot of matchups between those two young stars who can
Catcher number 20.
show out their athleticism here in this tough Lone Star Conference by doing both pitching and hitting, and both doing it at a high level as well. Madeline Bleak in the box. Freshman catcher coming up to bat. .159 for Bleak on the season. Check swing on that one. And she did not go around, says first base umpire Mark Allard. As we get the check over there. 2-0 count now to Bleak, the freshman out of Mesa, Arizona. So this freshman battery for the Mustangs going to be quite the duo in the years to come. It's going to seem, as Bleak behind the plate with Cordova in the circle. Going to get a lot of experience playing together, and only going to get better as the years go on. 3-0 now to Bleak. That one's taken downstairs. 4-pitch walk issued to Bleak. First base runner on the day for the Mustangs, as Boyer issues her 32nd walk of the season. That brings up Ciara Salazar, the leadoff batter, stepping up for the Mustangs, as we're going to get a defensive meeting here for the Lady Buffs. Salazar stepping in the box. 2 outs and Bleak stands on first. So the Mustangs look to stay in the dugout a while. Get a couple base runners here. First pitch to Salazar, taken for a strike. Bleak's going to take off for second as that one pops out of the glove of Booth. And Bleak originally safe on the play, but Johnson kept the tag on her. She slid off second. Good throw by Booth to recover as Johnson held the tag, able to get Bleak sliding past the second base. You get a good look here. See how Johnson kept the tag. Smart job there by Johnson. Lady Buffs escape. No runs, no hits for the Mustangs. One runner left on base. We'll be back in the bottom half of the third. Braylon Booth going to lead things off for the Lady Buffs.
Hey, Lady Buff fans. The team will be having their 2020.
We live where wide open roads lead to wide open spaces, where life is lived a different kind of way. We believe that generosity should always be given, but loyalty can only be earned. Community is sacred. Integrity is learned. We believe in going the extra mile, whether it's time to work or it's time to play. But most important, we believe in doing the right thing, always.
One West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign, raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
Thanks for staying with us on the LSC Digital Network. We're here at Schaefer Park in the bottom half of the third. Zach Kamiko alongside with you. Braylon Booth stepping in the box for the Lady Buffs. And if you're just tuning in, it has been all Lady Buffs, and that all came in that first inning as the Lady Buffs pushed across 8 in the first. And that's been it so far. 8 runs and 7 hits, all coming from the first inning. Other than that, no action been going on so far. First pitch to Booth, taken in the dirt for a ball. Pops this one up. Bleak finds the fence, able to have room and make the play. Tough play made look easy there by Bleak, as she does a good job staying behind the ball.
Left fielder number
Staying grounded, able to keep her balance. Good athletic position. Great job there by the young freshman to get out number 1. Brings up Rufus, who reached base on a bump base hit and advanced to second on the error. Speedy left fielder in the box. 1-0 count to her. And that one takes a weird hop. Maybe off the arm of the catcher, Bleak. 2-0 count to Rufus. Rufus lines this one left field. And Gerard took a couple steps to her left, able to make the play. Rufus hit it hard. Right to her. Gerard just a couple steps to her left, able to make the play right there. Good job so far by Cordova, as she went up 3 down on the bottom half of the second. She dealt the Lady Buffs, and looking to do so again here in the third as McConnell steps into the box. First pitch of hers taken for a ball. McConnell's 2 for 2 on the day, with an RBI double her last at-bat. First at-bat to lead off the game, she singled into center field. A couple pitches later, Salzman drove her in with a triple And that's how things got started in the bottom half of the first. McConnell grounds this one over to Munoz at third. Over to her older sister at first base in time to get McConnell. And that's going to do things here in the bottom half of the third. Score remains the same, 8-0. Lady Buffs, nothing doing there in the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back. Top half of the fourth coming up. Salazar leading things off.
90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
We're back here at Schaefer Park. Top half of the fourth. Boyer still in the circle for the Lady Buffs. She continues to dominate this Mustang offense. First pitch to Salazar. Swung on and missed for a strike. Boyer misses there to Salazar. Salazar struck out her first at bat as Boyer struck out the first 3 hitters in the first inning. 1-2 count now to Salazar. Salazar looking to find a way on base any way she can here. But she goes down swinging again as Boyer registers her 6th strikeout of the day. Salazar goes down swinging for the 2nd time.
Outfielder number 12, Ceci Buardo.
That brings up Ceci Girardo up to bat. Left fielder for the Mustangs. Who went down swinging her last at bat as well. Ceci Girardo coming in, leading this Mustang offense, hitting .276 on the year. She's got 3 home runs, 7 RBIs on the season. Chops this one over to Murtha. Murtha's been quite busy over there. She tosses that one to Gerke in time to get Girardo for the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman number 9, Brianna Munoz.
Brianna Munoz stepping in the box. The first baseman, older sister of Ariana Munoz. We saw the connection last inning to end it as the ground ball to the younger Munoz over to her older sister at first base. But Brianna in the box takes first pitch for a strike. Brianna Munoz, .256 on the year, 3 bombs, 86 at-bats on the season for her. A 1 pitch. She's going to ground this one over to McConnell at second. And plenty of time. She tosses over to Gerke. Nothing doing that half of the inning for the Mustangs. 3 up, 3 down they go. Score remains the same. No runs, no hits for the Mustangs. We'll be back here. Salzman going to lead things off. Coming back here for the bottom half of the fourth.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Cordova gonna keep doing what she can in the circle for the Mustangs. As she keeps, ever since that first inning, she was able to get out of it. She's been dominant so far. But we're gonna have a pinch hitter here. Pinch hitting for Salzman is gonna be freshman number 31, Ruby Moore. Coming out of Maple, Wisconsin is Moore. Maple, Wisconsin. Gotta have maple syrup there, you would think. But the young Ruby Moore coming into this game, 400 on the season. She's had 15 at-bats so far, but she's gotten 6 hits. Ruby Moore looking to get things going for the Lady Buffs. Nothing cooking for them ever since that first inning. She looks hopefully to push a couple base runners on base, get things going here in the bottom half of the fourth. First pitch to Moore is taken inside. One-0 pitch to Moore, taken for a strike. And Moore takes that one outside. 2-1 count to her. Moore holds up on the check swing, but called strike there. 2-2 count to Moore. Cordova's just been dealing in that circle ever since she stepped back out there for the start of the second inning. Just misses there. Full count now to Moore. Moore fights that one off. Full count to her. Taking a look around the Lone Star Conference, we got some other games going on as we speak. And we'll get a check in on those. Ruby Moore fouls that one off again. She remains alive. Full count still to her. But as we speak, in Wichita Falls, Looking over there, we got Eastern New Mexico and Midwestern State in the top half of the 8th inning. Going into extras, tied 4-4. And in UT Permian Basin hosting St. Mary's. St. Mary's with a 5-1 lead there. And Moore able to work a walk. Good at bat there by the freshman. Finds a way on for a leadoff walk. He's going to bring out the dangerous Emily Boyer now stepping in the box. What's some other matchups we have in softball around the league today? St. Edward's going to be facing Angelo. We'll have A&M International facing Cameron at Oklahoma. A lot of good softball being played this weekend. Boyer crushes this one deep right field, way back there. No doubt about that one. Boyer going the other way for a 2-run home run. Oppo Taco goes the freshman. That extends the Lady Buff lead to 10 here in the bottom half of the 4th. Get a good look at this one again. Boyer waits back on this one. Lifts it up and over the right field fence. No chance for Hickman on this one. And the Lady Buffs been quiet. Not anymore. Big 2-run home run. Great leadoff at bat there by Ruby Moore as she found her way on base. She made Cordova throw a lot of pitches there, and Emily Boyer able to get one early in the count, get one she likes, and she's able to get a lot of it.
Pitching for the Mustangs, number 14, Emily Maddox.
We're going to have a couple changes, though, both defensively and offensively. Coming in the circle now is going to be number 14, Emily Maddox, the junior from Douglas, Arizona. She steps into the circle to replace Cordova. Cordova allowed 5 earned runs on the day. Her stat line is 3 innings pitched. She allowed 8 hits, 10 runs, 5 of those being earned. Cordova gave up 2 walks, struck out 2 as she exits the game with her team down 10-0. But Maddox coming on in relief, stepping into the circle with a 7.85 ERA. She's pitched in 43 innings on the year. She's given up 60 hits. She's walked 30. So we're going to be looking for Maddox to be around the zone, come right after these hitters. As she's going to try to limit the damage as much as she can. And also, another change coming. It's going to be in the box. We're going to have another pinch hitter. Freshman Heaven Moreno is going to pinch hit for Diana Murtha. First pitch to Moreno is taken inside. Moreno, the local product out of Amarillo, not too far away from here. Just 10 miles down the road. The highway, I should say. Fouls that one off. Good swing there by Moreno. Seeing her 6th at bat on the season. She's got 2 hits, 2 for 5 on the year. Moreno backs out of the way on that one. 2-1 count to her, as I'm sure she's looking to hit right here in this situation. She's only gotten up in the box a few times so far. She's itching. She's itching to swing the bat. Good swing there by Moreno. 2-2 count to her. Time called by Mike Mook over there. Gonna talk to the young Moreno. Probably just telling her, calm down, stay within yourself, take a little breather, relax. No, she's a young player, not too much experience on the year. She's probably very anxious in the box. Coach Mook just trying to calm her down. Full 2-2 count to Moreno. She lines this one into left field, and whatever Coach Mook said seemed to work as Moreno laces that ball into left field for her third hit on the season.
Pinch hitting number 24, Nikki Warren.
Pinch hitting for Johnson's going to be number 24, Nikki Warren. And Warren is a sophomore from Orangevale, California. Another California product recruited by Coach Mook. First pitch to Warren's taken for a strike. Good job by Maddox, though, working in the zone. Jumps ahead early in the count to Warren. And able to make Moreno put the ball in play. But Warren coming in with 3 at-bats on the season. She's 1 for 3. 1-1 count now to her. Moreno on first. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the fourth. 1-1 pitch to Warren, taken upstairs. 2-1 count now to her. And that one's fouled off. That's going to even things up. Maddox got a 2-2 count now on Warren. And Warren going to chase that one a little upstairs. She goes down swinging. 1 away here in the bottom half of the fourth. Maddox able to record the first out of the inning. Bringing up Megan Gerke now, the first baseman for the Lady Buffs. Gerke coming out of Alexandria, South Dakota. And she also transferred from another school, that school being Northern Illinois. But she came into the school being a familiar face with a lot of these other girls that transferred in from South Dakota, the Minnesota, Wisconsin area as well. Growing up in that softball community, you get to know a lot of people that you play against and with as well. 1-0 pitch to Gerke. She's going to ground this one up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. Moreno moves up to second. Good job by Gerke.
Pinch hitting number 21, Riley Steiner.
Another pinch hitter for the Lady Buffs. Riley Steiner coming in to bat now. Pinch hitting for Guzman. Sophomore Steiner with 10 at-bats on the season. She's 5 for 10. 2 doubles and 1 home run. She's got 4 RBIs. And Steiner looking to do some damage here as Maddox reaches back. Jumps ahead for a strike 1. Steiner pops this one up. This one's high up there. Good job by Gerard to come in and get that one. She makes the grab. 2 away here for the Lady Buffs.
Catcher number 4, Braylon Booth.
Runners stay put as Steiner popped out. Braylon Booth coming to bat now. First pitch, Booth taking for a ball. Booth coming in 1 for 2 on the day. 2 RBI base hit. Her first at bat. Booth pops this one up. Center fielder Salazar underneath it to make the grab. Boyer's home run, the only thing doing for the Lady Buffs that half inning. 2 runs come across. Lady Buffs lead 10-0 here through 4 innings of play. Fossum going to lead things off for the Mustangs when we come back. Stay with us.
For a onside kick, landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Nothing's our score here in this matchup. Emily Boyer doing it on both sides. In the circle and in the box. As last inning, she helped herself a little bit with a 2-run home run, and she heads back out to the circle with a 10-0 lead, starting her 5th inning of work. And she's going to face Ramona Fossum leading things off for the Mustangs. Fossum's 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop her last at bat. And this one's chopped. Going to be fielded by Moreno at third base. Over to Gerke in time for the out. Nice play by Moreno coming across, throwing off balance right there. Good job by her.
Third baseman number 7, Ariana Munoz.
Making quick work is Boyer. One pitch, one out. That brings up Ariana Munoz, the younger of the Munoz sisters on the team. She hits this one hard, but right to Gabby McConnell. Able to make the play and retire Munoz for the 2nd out of the inning. Two pitches, 2 outs. Go the Mustangs.
Pitch hitting for the Mustangs, number 8, Adley Alvarez.
We're going to have a pinch hitter for the Mustangs. Pinch hitting for Gerard is going to be number 8, Adley Alvidrez. Alvidrez from El Paso, Texas. Freshman hitting .220 on the season. 82 at-bats so far. 1-1 count to her. And this one's going to be chopped over the head of Moreno Johnson. Able to keep it on the infield, but not in time to make the play. As good placement there by Alvidrez. That's the first hit of the game for the Mustangs. The no-hitter has been broken, but the shutout still remains intact for Boyer out there in the circle. But she's going to hand the ball over to Emma Parrish, who's coming in to pitch. And Emma Parrish, number 16, is coming in to pitch for the Lady Buffs. Parrish with a 1.47 ERA on the season.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member F.
And first pitch by Emma Parrish is in there for a strike. Kaylee Hickman in the box for the Mustangs. Hickman grounds this one to Parrish. Parrish off the rubber, able to make the play. And that ends the inning here in the top half of the fifth. One hit for the Mustangs, but nothing doing after that. And that's going to end things here due to the run rule. And the Lady Buffs are going to take game one here at Schaefer Park by a final score of 10-0. Getting a look at the stat line for the game. 10 runs for the Lady Buffs. 10 hits for them on the day.
Let's give them a second to set up here. We have Kaylee and Kayla. All right.
And Emily Boyer going to get the win for the team. 4 2/3 innings pitched. Boyer allowing only one hit, walked one, she struck out 6.
Kaylee and Kayla are dressed in our People's Federal Credit Union Bataballs.
And she allowed no runs. Emma Parrish comes in, able to get one out on 2 pitches total. But the Lady Buffs able to take the win.
And scoot back a little bit. You guys are way too close.
By a final score of 10-0. But with the conclusion of game one, we're going to be back in approximately 30 minutes with the start of game two.
All right, 3, 2,
we're going to be right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. We'll be back with you here in a short time. Stay with us right here in a few.